So here's part 2 of the surface area portion of this video. I'm looking at how much material is required to make this tent. Now, that is really just code for find the surface area. So again, I'm going to think of this tent as a net. So I know that if I would kind of cut this tent open right here, it would unfold into a long rectangle. That's this part right here, with two other long rectangles on either side. That's this side and then this back side. But then there'd be two triangles coming off for the front and the back part of this prism. What are the dimensions on these? Well, I'm going to erase my lines off of here so I can get a better look at what those dimensions actually are. I can see this 3 by 5 on my triangle. There's the 3. There's the 5. Be the same on this other triangle, which, by the way, I can very quickly find that area. I'm just going to take 1/2 base times height, but then I have two of them, so I can find that those two areas together would end up being 15 feet squared. But let's try to find the areas of those other rectangles. The rectangles, so the formulas are pretty easy, but maybe the dimensions aren't as easy. So I look here and I see that this distance is 6 feet. That must mean that that middle rectangle is a 5 by 6, giving me 30 square feet. But this distance isn't 5. It's this, whatever that is. So I need my Pythagorean theorem here on this triangle. 2.5 squared plus 3 squared equals this missing number, x squared. So I go ahead and I do this math. I'm going to leave that for you to do. And I find out that this dimension is about 3.9. And for our rough purposes, I'm just going to call that 4 feet. So that makes these dimensions 4, and this one's still coming in at 6. So each of these side rectangles is a 4 by 6, giving me 24 feet squared for those rectangles. Adding up my 24 plus 24 plus 30, 48 plus 30, to my 15 gives me a grand total of 93 feet squared, approximately.